My people, what that they say shall never end. You see, this life, nothing is hidden under the sun. Nothing. When some people sometimes keep quiet or decide not to talk, don't think that they don't know what is happening or they don't know. Maybe they choose to keep quiet. They said something shocked Ebony today why the sisters to the king allegedly confronted her when they got an information that she have a plan concerning Tade. If the information is true, that is what we are hearing. So they said why they confronted her. One of them make it out, take her time to let her know that they are very much aware that Tadenikawo is biological son to the king. That is she, can she say same for her child? My dear, when I hear this one, I say, now, wow. Is that to say that, are these people trying to say that her own son is not for their king or what? I don't know. I don't know. These are all alleged information, so I cannot come and explain. Eh. But when I hear this one, I was like, is there something they are not telling us? Is there something they know that we do not know? Because that statement is very powerful. Very, very powerful, because we all know that when Ebony announced the arrival of her son, whom she claimed to be the most important son in the whole world and in the palace, as the heir apparent to the throne, as the double crown prince, as very important than others. When she made that announcement, Kabi Esi also shared it in his Instagram handle. Those of you that are following him will understand. Not only that, after few months, she was welcomed back into the palace with the same son. And ever since then, she have refused to go back to her base. Although, during that time that they welcomed her back into the palace, some people said Kabi Esi did not plan to welcome her, that the plan was between her and her family. You know that her family, they are disturbing the king from what we are hearing, if the information is true. So that Kabi Esi just played along, let it not be that they are having problems. But I said, if that information is true, Kabi Esi is supposed to say no, so that they will know that he is in charge if it is not his arrangement. So because he announced the baby, he was also there to welcome the baby. Me, personally, I call the child Kabi Esi's son. If there's anything behind that, I don't know. I cannot explain. But they said the sisters told her to have face that Tade is one person they know for sure that is their brother's biological son. If other ones are chemistry son or physics son or geographical son, I cannot explain though. Don't say that biology I did. So they said she was shocked and she did not utter any word when one of the sisters to the king told her that, letting her know that they are not going to fold their arms and watch her hurt the child. If she tries it, they are going to push her out of the palace the way she never expected. That even a thousand elders from her ruling house cannot stop them. If she tries to take her drama to Tade, that statement, I'm still wondering. Remember they said Kabi Esi's sisters, that is if the information is true. They said they allegedly took Tade's sample and went and did a DNA behind Queen Naomi's back and Kabi Esi's back. I think it was during that period that Kabi Esi and Queen Naomi was having problem when Queen Naomi was leaving the palace and coming back. And they said it was then that they took Tade's sample and did a DNA. And when the results came out, the find out that the child, which is Tade, is their brother's son. But even without DNA, Tade is his father's carbon copy. So I wonder why they will go ahead to do the DNA. But who knows? Maybe it's because of how much they dislike Queen Naomi then and all of that, or the level of manipulation that was going on. But sometimes it's even good because I believe that if they did not do that DNA right now, even though Tade looks exactly like their brother, they might still be saying that, are you sure he is our own? This, that. But now that they have found out, they are ready to protect this child with everything they've got. And that is why they, when they hear that Ebony and an elder was discussing how Ebony's son will be greater than Tade and all of that in that palace. Allegedly, I was not there. So they decided to take action and reminding her that they are very much aware. They can testify to the fact that Tade is their brother's son. Is she, can she do same? That question get as e be o. E get as e be o. But whether na Kabi Esi get abi Kabi Esi no get, Kabi Esi say na him get. So nobody can go and start dragging that. But the fact remains that Tade is Kabi Esi's first son. If in their traditional setting that a son inherits the father's throne, Tade is the one that will inherit the father's throne. But unfortunately, it is not like that. So, but as for the first son, Tade remains Kabi Esi's first son. Nobody can change that. Whether haters or people who do not like her, like the mother, they cannot change the fact. And I am happy that the sisters are standing up to do what they are supposed to do. And this is exactly what, if they have done it during that time that Ebony and the Ayala Jedem were ganging up against Queen Naomi, had it been the sisters stood up for her, maybe things wouldn't have been the way it is right now. But at the end of the day, I still see everything as destiny playing. If God said that this will not happen, there must be a way for him to stop it. But I believe that there is a reason why things are going the way it is. So they said when this sister told Ebony that Ebony was quiet, and before you know it, she started shedding tears. I don't know why she was shedding tears, if that information is true. But whichever way, that is what we are hearing. But like I will always tell you, they are all alleged, unverified information making rounds on social media and shouldn't be seen as fact unless you verify them. Okay, thanks for watching. Do well to subscribe to my channel, follow my page, and share this video. Love you guys. Bye. See you.